Hello, this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're starting a topic on statistics and we're going to be talking about frequency tables. So a frequency table is a useful way to organise data. So perhaps you're organising some data that you've collected in a survey and you can organise them into these frequency tables. So here is some results that have been recorded when a dice was tossed 20 times. Okay, so what we want to do is organize this data into this table. So we have all the possible scores listed here. So on a dice, we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which are the numbers that we find in here. Now we want to go through and do the tally. So look at each number and we put a line in our tally column for every number. So 2 is the first number, we put a line. 5, 3, 1, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1, 6, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. Don't forget to cross over for the fifth one. 6 and 5. Okay, so that's a tally. To the frequency, we're just counting up how many are in our tally. So there is 2 for a score of 1, 3 for the next one, 4, 2, 5, 6, and 3. All right, so that's it. That is a frequency table. Okay, now this is what we call single data. Okay, so each number, each of these individual scores here, we have the number here. But what we want to do is we want to put these into grouped data, grouped intervals. So if your scores are more spread out, we might have to put them into groups like this question here. So this is the result for 30 Year 7 students on their mathematics test. So if we look through all of those scores, we want to find the highest and the lowest score. So we have a 46, is anything 41 is smaller? Anything smaller than 41? No, okay. And our highest score, have 80, anything higher than 80, 83, 94. So we go from the 40s to the 90s. So we're going to use an interval of 10, which has been set up here for us. So for the first interval, we go from 40 to 49. Then we go from 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, and 90 to 99. So it's important that each of the intervals are the same size. So this is a class group of 10. And now what we can do is we can fill in our tally column. So 46 is the first score. It is between 40 and 49, so it will go in here. 67 fits in there. 81, 77, 63, 94, 81, 73, 69, 52, next line, 41, 70, 65, 73, 83, 88, 75, so cross that one over, 60, cross that one over, 77, 84, next line, 79, 80, 64, 71, 57, 78, 84, 49, 59, and 73. Okay, so all that's left to do is count up the tally for the frequency column. So 3 for the first one, 3 again for the second, 6, this is 10, 5 and 2 more, we've got 7, and 1 in the 90s. So we have a question here at the bottom. Which interval has the greatest frequency? So we're asking the highest frequency, which is this one, 10. And which interval was that? Here's our interval. It was from 70 to 79. Okay, so that's all we're doing today, just organizing our data into these two different types of tables. Time for you to practice. Okay, here's a few questions for you to try. You can pause the video, give these questions a go, and then restart to see the answers. So for question 1, a group of students were asked their favorite color and the results are recorded in the table below. So the tally is already done here for us. All we have to do in part A here says to complete the table. We just need to finish the frequency column, which is counting up our tally. So we have 5 in the first one, 3, 7, 2, and 6. Okay, so that's that one done. What was the most popular color? Okay, so that's going to be the one with the highest frequency. Well, 7 is the highest frequency, and that color was blue. How many students participated in the survey? Okay, so we want to add up all of these numbers here. So you could count up through the tally if you wanted to count them one at a time, or we can add these up. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 7 is 15, 16, 17, and then another 3 more is 23. So part D, what fraction of the students questioned chose blue as their favorite color? 7 students chose blue out of a total of 23 students who participated in this survey. Okay, so that's our fraction there. Going on to question 2, we're now going into our grouped data. The height of 30 students measured in centimeters are recorded below. These are all the heights. Display the data in the frequency table below using 5 centimeter intervals. So it's giving us the first few here as an example to get us started. So 130 to 134 is the first interval. 135 to 139 is the second interval. 140 to 144. Hopefully that's enough for you to see the pattern of how to continue this. So the next one will be 145 to 149. Then we go to 150 to 154 and 155 to 159. Now that we've worked those out, we can come and put our data into our tally column. So 145 is in here, 151, 138, 144, 148, 145, 151, 134, 157, 148, 149, 137, 140, 141, 147, 156, 149, 150, 130, 135, 141, 146, 148, 152, 149, 154, 158, 137, 148, 144. Okay, fill in the frequency by counting up the tally. So we have 2 for the first one, 4, 5, so it's 5, 10, and then one extra, 11, 5, and 3. So one little question down here at the bottom, how many students have a height between 150 and 155 centimeters? 150 is here. Perhaps that should say 154 centimeters because that's not one of our intervals, is it? So 150 to 154 centimeters would be a frequency of 5. Okay, that's the end of our examples today. Keep watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.